It's like a joke became that people say, oh, as soon as you start blasting, you're gonna lose all your hair. Not necessarily.
Not true.
If
Not
you don't,
true.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're not sensitive, your hair follicles are not sensitive, you're not gonna lose. So some people lose very small amount. But on another hand, if someone would be destined to become, let's say, normal 3 only, just slightly corners, and that's it, in their lifetime. So it means they already have some sensitivity to it, and you start blasting and your DHT levels start rising, through the roof. You might actually become Norwood 6 just because you already have programmed in you within your androgen receptors that, hey, if you're going to give too much, I'm going to throw away your hair, essentially. So, and I've seen firsthand, into the gym that I'm going, there's some young guys who quite clearly you can tell that started, using some exogenous, drugs. Because just how huge and how quick they grew, and you can tell by the hair as well. It's like it was such a full head of hair, now slowly starts decreasing, and the density. And now I saw the guy the other day is like shaved completely.
You learn the telltale signs of guys who are, we'll say, blasting or on TRT. Younger guys are more susceptible. They get acne, and they start to thin out. The hair looks thinner. But with regards to that, guys who have low testosterone as you age, testosterone can actually help your hair not grow, but helps the quality of hair on your body, right? It'll still make you lose your hair if you're sensitive, but some guys will have some weird alopecia because their hormones are low. So it's not always that we're saying testosterone is a bad thing all the time, but sometimes testosterone helps overall with your body to improve growth, to improve everything in your system.
Yeah, it has to be a balance, right? Like in everything in life. If it's too little or too much, it's out of range, essentially. The same with testosterone, the same with everything, essentially. So, it's important to know that there might be the balance might be off when it comes to the ratio between the testosterone, DHT, to estrogen as well. That can cause all of these issues as well. So it's not necessarily just the DHT, just the testosterone. It's always worth, doing some blood work, extensive blood work, and speaking to a doctor who actually knows anything about it. Especially if you take any PEDs. Yeah, I'm obviously not an expert in this, so I'm not going to be commenting much.
I usually add the DHT to my blood markers when I go and get my blood test. I'll add it just because I like to see. Now, it's inexpensive to add it. I mean, I think it's like, depends on where you're getting it, $35, $50. It's not that much, but you can literally track. I've got a client. I said, hey, let's do, DHT tests in your blood, and then how about in 3 months we'll check it again and we'll see where your DHT is now that you're on dutasteride. So it's just good to see. It's good to see those markers to see, oh, it's having an effect. Do I see the effect? Yes. Do I see the effects in my blood? Yeah. It's great to get a visual both internally and externally to see what's actually happening.